I first want to start off this post by saying this is not directed at people who are respectful of myself and others in this community, and those of you who actually support my content and you come here and you don't bully and harass people, you don't say disrespectful things and ignorant things. You come here like a rational adult and you engage positively with my content. This is not directed at you. I love you and I appreciate your support. Depending on the day or the mood that I'm in, many factors. It's too hot outside, it's that time of the month, I'm hangry, whatever. I might respond and make a video about something negative and idiotic that someone has said. Without fail, somebody will comment, and I just end up blocking them or hiding them, which is where they can continue to see your content. But if they comment, no one will be able to see what they're saying. They'll be talking to themselves. People like that should. But they will comment and say, well, it just looks like you're bothered. It just looks like you're bothered when you respond to people's comments. And they try to pass it off as if they're schooling me and teaching me a lesson and how to be classy and how not to let things bother me. And first of all, to that, I want to say I am a grown woman. You do not tell me what to do. You are not my parent. You are not my therapist. You are not one of my friends, a family member that I trust. You're not even my children whose opinions that I care about at the end of the day. The next thing is people are allowed to have feelings because they are human. You should be concerned the moment that you have no feelings and you care about nothing. That means you become a robot. That means you become a monster and you're very capable of doing hurtful things to other people with no remorse or no regret. And I don't care if you disagree. A lot of you guys got participation trophies as a kid and it shows by how you act in my comment sections. So anyway, I'm going to continue. There are times when people say ignorant things to me and I just go ahead and I block that person. I really don't care. But sometimes I feel like I need to make a video about this as a teaching moment to address it. Because I've had people say that when I make those videos, it helps them with setting boundaries. Which leads me to my next point. A lot of you want to be able to say and do whatever you want to people and not have them address it or say anything back. You're so used to being the passive aggressive person who makes backhanded compliments to people and nobody says anything to you. You're so used to being a bully and nobody standing up to you that when you get to someone like me who's like, hey, I'm not gonna allow you to talk to me like that, you get upset and you try to spin it as if I am the person who was in the wrong. And I want to make something very clear. Just because I am a content creator does not mean that you can disrespect me still. Also, I posted a short yesterday with my son. He came to visit me and somebody commented, oh, I didn't know you had a son. How old is he? What does he do for a living? Who does he live with? Let me make something very clear to you about my kids. When it comes to my kids especially, you get no more information than what I am willing to give you. So if I didn't include that information, you don't need it. All you needed to know in that video was that he came to visit. That's it. Just because I am a content creator does not mean that you are privy to all of my personal information. And I've had people comment and say, you talk to your supporters like that? If you're saying stuff like that, you're not one of my supporters. Because people who support my content don't talk to me recklessly. And if you want to announce that you're leaving because you don't like this video, goodbye. There was a video that I made not too long ago that was a little controversial and people felt the need to announce their departure like it's an airport, and I gained 500 followers. It was about 10 people who were like, I'm leaving! And I gained 500 followers after that. So no, you're not hurting my feelings, because for every idiot that lacks common sense, there are hundreds more who have common sense and who know how to respect people. You cannot come here and disrespect myself or anybody else who is positively engaging in this community. I do not owe you any of my personal business, and I especially don't owe you any of my kids' personal business. If you can't get somewhere and treat people with respect, get out of here.